Nah, this is war. They think somebody playing with him. Ain't nobody playing with him. Come on. Double J the genius. I'm ready. Murder for the great. I'm so ready. Let's go. I don't walk soft, but I carry a big stick. Try me, you playing yourself like you got one joystick. I stay against the grain, follow no one, son. And haters, I got their numbers like
Freedom. Freedom is what I speak for. Freedom is what we have. Freedom. Don't give it up. Freedom. Everybody, freedom. Put your hands in the air. Freedom.
Them little niggas, they been partying all day. Talking about some damn freedom. Lord, be with me, Heavenly Father.
This is all you do, Granddad.
Boy, if you don't get your ass out my face.
Man, this game, man.
Oh my.
Who wakes me? Who?
No, white man. No, please,
me?
don't. Please don't.
No!
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Who?
Uncle What's-It don't ever be outside.
Who is the boy?
No, I don't know what that is, so you ain't gonna. I'm about to go home. I'm about to tell my daddy and all this stuff.
Who?
Also, I tell my buddies what happened. They gonna be like, they have to get to listen. I'm like, I don't even watch get to listen no more.
Oh my God.
Granddad, something.
Don't get in my TV
Some
way.
ghosts and stuff with
Don't
the
want to
just
hear
came
it.
in there.
Get out my face.
Power to the people,
I'm trying to tell you
Granddad.
something
Just came from over there and you got it.
I'ma whoop you.
Where is he?
White man, why did you betray me? My eye. You pay, white man. Where are you, white man?
Come on then. I gotta tell you something. Been trying to tell y'all all day. But listen, if this was you, you tell me how you would react if you seen a ghost. You know what? Don't even worry about it. I got this. What you mean? Get out my face.
I'm gonna find you, you ghost man. I'm gonna get you.
Can't
Man,
let
if
you
you
do
don't
it.
get
I'm
out
telling
my
you,
face,
Huey.
man, I don't care, man. What's up?
I need to stop.
Wow. I done told you, Huey. Get out my face, man. I told you I gotta do what I gotta do, man. For real. Now I'm finna suit up. Alright, now I got my BB Eagle pistol, my BBs, and I'm going to war.
That's what I just heard something. Where that boy at? What the? Oh my God! Boy, get up! How you let him do this to you? What happened?
It's time to go. I'm on my bike though. See, the new granddad wasn't gonna listen to me. They might well label me as the #1 go hunter. It's Gangsta-licious PD.
Finally, these black folk all listen. Boy, where's your granddad? A ghost attacked me. Where is he?
He's in here. Where you at? Where you at?
Freeman, a ghost attacked me.
No more of the flame stuff. You were trying to scare me? Where you at?
Ruckus, what's going on, man? I thought I told you.
So he's the white statue.
Oh, you done did now. It's finna get Gangsta-licious in here.
See, Huey shouldn't even came all the way out here by himself. I knew I should. Oh my God. Riley. Man, what happened to my brother? Exactly what you get. I told you not to come here by yourself. I guess I gotta handle it. And no one hit Riley but me.
You hit my brother?
Huey, I had him. Right. Granddad's gonna be really happy. You can go home, Ruckus. It's clear.
Great news. Thank you. You answered my prayer. Thank you for the black phone. Thank you.
Granddad, he was at Ruckus' house, but I'm gonna take him to the
Good
room.
job, boy. I'll be in there in a minute.
He's all yours, Granddad. Stars? God?
Oh, boy, your
What's
ass
that?
is mine.
No, don't hit me. Don't. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
What you doing? Oh,
Not
quit
to
that.
go.
No. Ah, Granddad. Ah.
Drop some wavy on that bitch, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, man. Thank you for getting this far in the video, but this is how I created the Boondocks animation special features, alright? Alright, man, y'all made it to the end of the video, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like that animation, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up and comment down below, man, and give me some more ideas on what y'all might want to see, you know what I'm saying? It took me a very long time, bro, like a very long time, not a few weeks, a very long time just to make that. You know, I still got a bunch of stuff that I been did that I still haven't uploaded because it's an order that I'm wanting to release everything in. But if you guys like that video, man, please go ahead, man, and don't forget to spam my name in below. Well, not my name, but you know, the Flyku gang in the bottom. So yeah, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna go ahead and hit y'all with that video that I said that I was working on. You know, the special features. You know, I'm gonna include this for you guys so y'all guys can see it. Okay, instead of making 2 videos, I'm going to just leave it here. Okay, I'm gonna leave everything here. Okay, you get the treasure book on how I did it. Okay, because it was all last minute. I wasn't going to give it to you guys, but I said, you know what? Why not? You guys need to see it. You guys might be like, how did he do that? And guess what? That is exactly how I did it. Wow. And don't forget, man, we're gonna get appearances again. Okay. You guys stay tuned, man. Until next time. Wow. All right, guys. Take a look at Riley. All right. Look at the left-hand top corner. All right. Now look at my version of Riley. Now, no one can say I trace. Now, if you say that, you're a hater. Okay. Go watch some of my previous videos and you'll see what I do. All right. Now, but the tool in the app that I use is PixArt. You guys should download that app and use it, man, and try to do some cartoons if you're very artistic. Or if you want to be, just try. It don't hurt, all right? There's a 1, 2, and 3 steps to drawing Riley, all right? Next. Huey. Now, if you look at Huey, he looks a little sadder at the left-hand top corner. Now, if you look at my Huey, like I said, I was not about to give you guys this video right here, but I decided to. So I was like, you know what? In the last minute, let me go ahead and just save what I have of Huey and, you know, use that, because I really didn't use no steps with him. I literally drew him, and then I was like, I'm gonna make this into a video at the last minute. So, yeah. Now, as you see, Uncle Ruckus, I honestly did my thing on him. So I did step by step. This is right after I came up with the conclusion that I'm going to do it. So I was like, okay, people need to see how I drew him. All right, so if you look at the top left-hand corner once again, you'll see that Uncle Ruckus looks a little more meaner. If you look at my Uncle Ruckus, he had lost a little weight. He lost some weight, guys, for real. Theirs, he looks fat and chunky and mean. Mine's, he just looks a little slimmer and mean. His head, dude. His body's still big. Don't get it twisted, all right? Okay, for the next one. As far as in Granddad. Now, him and Uncle Ruckus, honestly, I thought I was not going to be able to do them two guys. For real. But I was like, I'm an artist. I can draw portraits. But I was thinking to myself, like, I couldn't probably do it because, you know, I haven't really been using the PixArt thing that long. So once I started marinating myself into the feel of it, I was like, you know what, just let me try to draw it. So once I did my first step, you see it, and then you see my second, then my third, then my fourth, and then my fifth, boom. It looks just like him, but if you look at how the original version look, his chin is a little longer, and his jawline's a little longer. But, I mean, I still did my thing, man. Riley riding a skateboard. I did Riley riding a skateboard because why not, man? He rode the skateboard in the original. And I just felt like, let me just do it my way. So if you look at all the little steps that I did, like I had to give him that Tony Hawk feel, because if he didn't have that Tony Hawk feel, how would you feel? Like just look at it. You see all these different steps that it took for me to get him to do those moves, man? Those are all the steps right there. So, man, you guys just tell me if I should have put that scene in that video or not, all right? And if I did, man, you guys give me a thumbs up, all right? Please. And if you like the content that I'm dropping, subscribe. On to the next one. Okay. Huey holding a sledgehammer. Okay? Now, I ain't gonna cap now. When I did this one, I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna get Huey to look like he's honestly swinging that sledgehammer. It was a little difficult. But I managed to do my thing. As you see, I did the little, sledgehammer, which is the first object you see. And then you see him holding it with two hands. And then you see him holding it downward. Then you see him holding it up, like as in if he was going to throw it. Or just hit you with one hand with that sledge. Like if you pick up a sledgehammer with one hand, all that weight is going to be in that stick. So when you lift it up and you drop it, it's just all the weight's going to fall. So yeah, and I did it with him walking. That's another little step. So on to the next guy. Well, this is not a guy, this is the bike. This is Riley's bike. All right, now these are the steps that it took for me to get this bike together. All right, I actually had a lot more things, but these were the only, images I had saved of the bike, the objects that I had saved. So I said, you know what, let me just show y'all the step-by-step on that, but it ain't step-by-step. It's the step before the handlebars and then, stuff like that, and the chain and stuff like that. Because if you look at him on this bike, all right, you guys might not realize, but you won't be able to see the white chain because the background's white. For a minute, I thought I didn't put the chain on there, but yeah, the chain's still there. It's still seeable, but it's a little blurry because it blends in with the background. I'm sorry, guys. Now, Granddad in the newspaper. Everybody knows that Granddad in that newspaper, I had to put that newspaper scene in there because I was like, okay, everything I did came straight from the head, like straight from my mind, like off the dome. Like it was straight freestyle, if you want to say it, without the words. I straight up was like, I don't really know how I'm going to do this. Everything I did, I just did it. I didn't really have a story written down. I was just like, okay, there has to be a scene where Riley sneaks out of the house, I guess, so he can get back there. So I put Granddad as, the man sitting in the chair being, caught up. Instead of him being caught up from the TV, he was caught up reading that newspaper. So if you look at the first newspaper, it's, without the hands. The second one's with the hands that goes in the front of the next image that I pulled up and down to make him look like he was reading and putting the newspaper from his face. Now, Riley's AIRSOFT Eagle BB gun. All right, I only said it was an Eagle BB gun because I like the fact that, in the original video, he had some kind of gun that looked kind of like a Glock BB gun. So I was like, you know what, man, I'm finna come at this a little original. I'm finna give him a Desert Eagle. But instead of it being a Desert Eagle, I put AIRSOFT Eagle BB gun. You know what I'm saying? And I gave him the yellow BBs for those who know what a BB gun is. And he actually got to use that if you guys actually watch the video. He actually used the BB gun, and it sounded like a real life gun, but sometimes airsoft guns make that sound, but it's very loud. So I was like, I'm just gonna use the gun. I'm just gonna use the gun sound effects, but it's gonna shoot straight BBs if you see. Okay. The characters' backs. Now these are the only ones that all three of these characters are the main three that I had facing something. All right, Granddad didn't have to face nothing. So, you know, I didn't do him because, you know, I just felt that it would have been a little pointless, it would have been irrelevant to sit right there and do Granddad when Granddad, I mean, I could have did a lot more, okay? Now, if you believe I could have did a lot more, put down below, you could have did more, man. But I enjoyed it, okay? But I enjoyed it, all right? Now, Cool Tunes is gonna be totally different. Everything that I do is straight original, all right? When it comes to writing a story, you know? It's straight fan film, you know, for those who like certain things, you know, I got some more surprises coming. Now, like I said, y'all just stay tuned because when y'all see the other stuff that I dropped, y'all gonna be like, this dude, why you didn't put this video before that video? But the reasons why, because I had to do it like that. But the next one is the white man statue. Now, what this is Uncle Ruckus's statue in his basement. All right. Now, this statue is the white man statue that he, you know, fond of. This dude loves. If anybody know the original version of Boondocks, all right? Ruckus, he has like a slave mentality, but his like he hates his own kind in a way, and he admires the white man. So he believes he was white once upon a time in the original. Like, if you ever seen it, like he thought he was, you know, white, and he had revitiligo, which made him go black. Instead of going white like vitiligo, he had revitiligo, which gave him the reverse effect. He went from being white to black, which doesn't make sense. But yes. Now this is the home. The home was quite hard for me to do because I had to find an image of how the house really looked, so I could make my own version of the house. And in case you guys see, man, I did everything. I even made the garage. The garage is I have another photo of the garage, but I mean of the whole area, but it just don't look right. So it had like Huey them in the front of it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just use this image. It shows the house better. And if you guys have seen that episode where, you know, Freeman's son, I believe that's Freeman's son. If not, I've always thought that was Freeman, and you know his wife and his first wife, she passed. I thought that's what I've always thought. But I read a comment on YouTube when I was looking for this image. They said that was his son. So I'm like, okay, well, all right, I might be off. Now, Huey and Riley's room. Huey and Riley's room didn't take much, but it did take time, all right? I spent at least like an hour or two on each, you know, setting, just trying to get everything down. But I spent even longer time, like up to like 30 minutes, to create these beds, to create these dressers. Everything I created took me time on top of the time that it took to complete it, you know? But you see, as you see, Riley was sitting at that table. I had to recreate that image where it was nothing at that table. Uncle Ruckus's home. Now, I recreated Uncle Ruckus's house from the outside. I only remember Uncle Ruckus's house a little bit. You know, like all I know is Uncle Ruckus's house was out in that neighborhood somewhere, like kind of like ducked off by itself. He had a sign. You know, it kind of had that cabin look. So I was like, okay, I can do it. But then when I had to go in the house, I said, dang, I had to recreate the whole house, you know? And honestly, the version all the way on the right, my actual inside version of his house, I had to do 2 complete separate halves. So if you want to be technical, go from where the curtains start and split down the middle, and you guys will see. Like, I did that half first and the other half and connected them both and made a whole image. But thanks for watching this, man. And you guys tell me how you like it, all right? I did what I had to do, all right? All right? I did what I had to do, okay? I know I said something totally different than what I put up here, but that's because you guys are supposed to read that. And I'm supposed to talk to you, all right? Subscribe, man, for more content like this.
Now we back now. We got our backs out. We got the backwood. Now we blowing our back out. Young niggas see me, yeah, you know rapping. Young niggas see me, yeah, you know I smoke. Young niggas see me, yeah, you know rapping. Young niggas see me, yeah, you know rapping.
fuck around with me, you know you might get burned. Can't fuck with these niggas, your ass might learn. Smoke a lot of weed, nigga know I come from that one too. Can't fuck with these niggas, I get raw. So clean, hold up, hot bars. Smoke a lot of weed, you know I hot bars. I have the swag.
Boy, that shit up, trippy.
Niggas sick, you on the way. You don't know the fake. You ain't doing what? You can't do what I do. Hey, fuck the resistance. Colin. Fly the world. Yeah, you know we gon' fly the world. You got it, girl. We got it, girl. Everybody follow me on the kid. You got it, girl. We got it, girl. I can't fuck with you. You relevant. We got it, girl. You got it, girl. Yeah, you know.
House, sitting on the hills. I ain't gotta stop. Young nigga talking chill. Bitch nigga talking, these niggas wanna deal. I just wanna sit and chill and get me
I got a pound of gas, I got a pint of lean, It make a whole move fast, it'll give your whole body the cream. I got that trip, that drip, that trip, that drip, that trip, that drip, that trip, that drip. I got a pound of gas, I got a pint of lean.
This shit ain't gonna be too hard. Junkie coming through the boulevard. I might serve you through the boulevard. Shooter standing in the backyard. I might serve you through the backyard. If I rock this shit ain't gonna be too hard. Junkie coming through.
I don't know nothing I ain't get told about.
Let's go.
This is the second time I done seen you. What about that pass?
I don't know nothing I ain't get told about.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, the baby, get out.